Halloween in the 1970s brought a vibrant array of costumes that captured the spirit of the era. But what happened to these once popular choices? From Planet of the Apes characters to the Disco King and Queen, here are 10 beloved 70s Halloween costumes that have disappeared into nostalgia. In the 1970s, the success of the Planet of the Apes movies and TV series inspired many kids to dress up as characters like Cornelius, Dr. Zaius, and other iconic apes for Halloween. These costumes were popular because the franchise was a cultural phenomenon, captivating audiences with its unique storyline and memorable characters. Cornelius, a chimpanzee archaeologist, and Dr. Zaius, an orangutan scientist, were among the favorites. The detailed masks and costumes allowed children to transform into these fascinating characters, making Halloween an exciting time for fans of the series. As the popularity of the Planet of the Apes franchise began to decline in the late 1970s, the demand for these costumes also decreased. Newer trends and characters began to appear, capturing the imagination of children and shifting their interests away from the apes. This change marked a significant shift in what costumes kids wanted to wear during Halloween. The evolution of Halloween costumes reflects shifting cultural interests, moving from iconic characters like the apes to daredevils like Evel Knievel. It was a well-known figure, famous for his daring motorcycle stunts and incredible jumps. His red, white, and blue jumpsuit became a symbol of courage and adventure, making it a popular Halloween costume for kids in the 1970s. Many children looked up to Knievel and wanted to be like him. The costumes usually included a cape, helmet, and his signature jumpsuit, allowing kids to feel part of his exciting world. As Knievel's fame faded in the 1980s, fewer kids chose to dress up as the legendary Daredevil. New heroes and trends captured the attention of younger generations. Additionally, Knievel faced many injuries and legal troubles that hurt his reputation. Because of this, Evel Knievel costumes gradually disappeared from stores and Halloween parties. His thrilling image and daring stunts were no longer the talk of the town, leading to a decline in interest in his adventurous spirit. While Evel Knievel's daring legacy captured the hearts of children, a new wave of iconic characters emerged, shaping Halloween costume trends. Charlie's Angels was a hugely popular television show in the 1970s, captivating audiences with its trio of glamorous female detectives. Farrah Fawcett's character, Jill Monroe, quickly became an icon, and her feathered blonde hair and stylish outfits were highly sought after for Halloween costumes. Many children and adults wanted to imitate the Angels' chic and fearless personas, making these costumes a hit at Halloween parties. The show's mix of action, mystery, and fashion made dressing up as an angel an exciting choice. As the 1980s arrived, the popularity of Charlie's Angels began to decline. New action heroines and TV shows emerged, capturing the public's attention and changing trends away from the angels. Although the 2000s reboot of Charlie's Angels sparked some renewed interest in these costumes, it was not enough to bring them back into mainstream popularity, and they faded from the spotlight over time. As Charlie's Angels brought forth a fashionable wave of female heroes, the male-centric allure of the $6 Million Man captivated young fans. Steve Austin, the Bionic Man from the $6 Million Man TV show, was a popular Halloween costume for boys in the 1970s. The show aired from 1974 to 1978 and featured Lee Majors as Steve Austin, a former astronaut who became a secret agent with superhuman abilities due to bionic implants. Kids were fascinated by Austin's incredible strength, speed, and vision, and his red tracksuit became a well-known outfit. Dressed up as the Bionic Man allowed children to feel like they had superpowers, making it a thrilling choice for Halloween. As the 1980s approached, the popularity of the $6 Million Man started to decline. The show ended in 1978, and new superhero figures like Superman and Batman began to attract the attention of younger fans. These fresh characters offered exciting alternatives, leading to a drop in the demand for Steve Austin costumes. As the bionic allure of Steve Austin captured imaginations, a shift was underway in the Halloween costume landscape with Ben Cooper's iconic masks. Ben Cooper Incorporation was a big name in the Halloween costume market during the 1970s, famous for its thin plastic masks and vinyl smocks. These masks featured popular characters like Mickey Mouse, Raggedy Ann and Andy, and classic monsters such as Dracula and Frankenstein. The masks were affordable and easy to find, making them a popular choice for many families. Kids enjoyed the chance to dress up as their favorite characters, even though the masks could be uncomfortable and the elastic bands would break. By the 1980s, the popularity of Ben Cooper masks started to fade. The masks were delicate and not comfortable to wear for long periods. As safety standards improved and consumer tastes changed, better designed and safer costumes became available. Parents began choosing higher quality costumes that were more comfortable and durable, leading to a decline in the popularity of Ben Cooper's iconic plastic masks. The decline of Ben Cooper's masks paved the way for a vibrant new trend, with disco costumes captivating imaginations and wardrobes alike. The disco craze took over the world in the 1970s, shaping fashion and pop culture. Kids and adults got into the spirit by dressing up as disco kings and queens for Halloween. These costumes usually included shiny sequined shirts, flared bell-bottom pants, and tall platform shoes. Accessories like gold chains, oversized sunglasses, and afro wigs completed the outfits, making wearers feel ready to dance at Studio 54. The success of movies like Saturday Night Fever inspired many to mimic the iconic style of John Travolta's character. As the early 1980s arrived, interest in disco-themed costumes started to fade. Musical tastes shifted toward rock, punk, and new wave, causing the sparkly disco style to lose its charm. This cultural change meant fewer people wanted to dress as disco dancers for Halloween, marking the end of the disco costume trend. The fading disco trend left a void in Halloween costume choices, allowing new themes like the shark craze to emerge. The massive success of Jaws in 1975 made shark-themed costumes a popular choice for Halloween. Kids and adults loved the excitement of the movie, wearing large shark masks or simple outfits inspired by the film. These costumes typically included a mask that looked like the famous shark from the movie poster and a smock featuring the film's logo. Some costumes even had fins or teeth to complete the appearance. Dressing as the terrifying white shark became a favorite for trick-or-treaters and Halloween parties. As time went on, the popularity of shark costumes started to decline as new movie franchises took over. In the 1980s, films like Star Wars and E.T. captured people's attention, leading to changes in Halloween costume trends. Shark costumes gradually gave way to characters from these newer movies. Still, these costumes occasionally made a comeback during anniversaries of the film or when new shark-themed movies are released, reminding fans of the original Jaws craze. The shift in Halloween costume popularity saw the rise of iconic characters like Fonzie, marking a change from shark-themed attire. Arthur Fonzie Fonzarelli, played by Henry Winkler on Happy Days, became a popular character in the 1970s. Kids loved to dress up as the cool motorcycle-riding Fonz for Halloween. These costumes usually included a black leather jacket, white t-shirt, blue jeans, and slick-back hair. The Fonz's signature thumbs-up gesture and catchphrases like "Ay" made him a beloved figure. Dressing up as Fonzie allowed kids to feel cool and tough, making it a favorite choice for Halloween. As Happy Days came to an end in the early 1980s, the popularity of Fonzie costumes started to decline. Newer television shows and movie characters grabbed people's attention, causing a shift in Halloween costume trends. While Fonzie costumes sometimes made a comeback as retro choices, they are no longer a popular option. The cultural change away from the 1950s nostalgia that Happy Days represented played a significant role in the drop of Fonzie's popularity as a Halloween costume. With the decline of Fonzie costumes, the Halloween scene saw a fresh wave of creativity that embraced the charm of superhero pajama outfits. Superhero pajama costumes were a popular choice for kids during Halloween in the 1970s. These costumes were simple and comfortable, resembling pajamas with superhero designs. Popular characters included Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. The costumes came with capes and plastic masks, allowing kids to easily transform into their favorite heroes. The pajama-like material made them easier to wear, and the bright colors and iconic logos made them easily recognizable. These costumes were a hit because they combined the comfort of pajamas with the excitement of dressing up as a superhero. By the 1980s and beyond, superhero costumes started to feature better materials, detailed designs, and more accessories. The simple pajama-style suits could not compete with the new, more sophisticated options. As a result, the popularity of these basic costumes faded, leaving behind a nostalgic memory for many who enjoyed them during their childhood. Amid the changing costume landscape, another iconic figure emerged that captured the imagination of young Halloween enthusiasts in the 1970s. Jamie Summers, known as the Bionic Woman, became a popular Halloween costume for girls during the 1970s. Inspired by the hit television series, these costumes allowed young fans to dress up as their favorite bionic hero. The typical costume included a jumpsuit or tracksuit with printed details to mimic bionic parts and sometimes a mask or accessories to complete the look. Girls loved dressing up as Jamie because she was a strong, independent character who could run fast and had super strength thanks to her bionic implants. As the show came to an end and new television series and characters appeared, the popularity of the Bionic Woman costume started to decline. By the early 1980s, other superheroes and pop culture icons took over the Halloween scene. The show's fading popularity led to fewer kids wanting to dress up as Jamie Summers, making way for new trends in Halloween costumes. The 1970s brought some unforgettable Halloween costumes that have sadly faded away. Which costume would you love to see make a comeback, the Bionic Woman or Bigfoot? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more.